Hey guys, this is Ken from AnyMonkey, and today I'm going to give a demonstration on how to get a orthophoto or an aerial photograph from the internet. Many people may not quite know how to do that. I'm using Windows 7, so there's actually a couple of ways that this can be done, but I'm going to show you the Windows 7 way for now, and I may do another tutorial on how to do it on an older machine. So first thing we're going to do obviously is open up Internet Explorer, and although I've got a bunch of municipalities already programmed into my computer, I'm going to kind of show you how to go about finding them yourself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Google search, my Yahoo search here, and I'm going to type in, let's pick an area not from here. I'm going to go to Kelowna, BC. So I'm going to type in Kelowna, and then I'm going to type in GIS map, and you see here it actually brings something out, Kelowna GIS mapping. So there may actually be something in Kelowna. So I'm going to click here and have a look, and there you go. There's a map here called City Maps in Kelowna. So I'm going to click on that, and that's likely what we're going to be looking for. And what it is most municipalities do a GIS or an aerial photograph of their area, and if you look here you see it says Kelowna Map Viewer, so this is very likely what I'm going to be looking for. So I'm going to click on here and we'll see what comes up here. Yep, it looks exactly like what we're looking for. So I'll just wait till this thing finishes loading. Sometimes Internet Explorer has a bit of trouble with these things, so you may want to use Google Chrome or Firefox instead. Now, what I want to look for is aerial photographs or orthophotos. And if you come down here and I see it, I'm looking and I find, okay, here's orthophotos here, and there's 2012. So these ones are going to be pretty current. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that checkbox, and I'm going to see if this thing automatically refreshes. Oh, there you go. Refresh map. And it should show up an aerial photograph of the Kelowna area, and which it does. Now, since I don't really know any addresses in Kelowna, for now I'm just going to go and I'm going to zoom down to an area and see if I can find a piece of property here that I can zoom down for and get a photograph of. So let's do that. Sometimes the website's a little bit slow, but it should zoom down to a fairly usable area here in a second. Okay, it didn't for some reason. I'm just going to try and click now on an area and see if that will start dragging me down there. And again, it's not for some reason, so I'm not really sure. Again, sometimes Internet Explorer really doesn't perform well with these maps. So I'm going to cancel this demonstration and I'm going to try again. Oh, there it is, just as I was about to cancel. There it is. So you can see that these photos here in Kelowna are really great. And I'm just going to pick any property here just because this is just to show a demonstration on how to get the photos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom down on, let's say, this property right here, which is a house and garage combination. And so I'm going to highlight that to make it bigger on my screen. Hopefully it shows up. It seemed to take a while last time. Just going to hide this. There we go. Okay, so this is perfect. So now we've got ourselves our orthophoto. And what we can do is usually if you look up in the top left hand here, there's a toolbar, and one of them is a measure tool, you see there. So I can actually click on that, and this is in meters. So, but it's still, you can take that measurement. I'm going to put my cursor there on that corner of the roof, and then I'm going to end my cursor over here on this corner of the roof, and it's going to tell me that it's 12.31 meters. Another tool I have that I've downloaded is something called Microsoft Calculator Plus, and I'm going to click on that because this is a great tool for doing conversions. So what I'm going to do is it's already set for lengths, and it says convert from meters to feet. So I'm going to take this now and I'm going to go, the segment on this was 12 12.31 meters. So I'm going to go 12.31, say convert, and it's going to tell me that it's 40.38 meters, or approximately 40 feet 4 inches. So that's how long that section is. And I'll use that measurement now to scale my drawing later on. So for now though, I know it's 40.3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get rid of this line because I don't want that on there when I take my picture. So I'm going to try that again. See what happens. There it goes. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to copy this picture and use it so I can do my drawing. So what I'm going to do, Windows 7 comes with a great tool. It's called Snip Tool, and it's something that wasn't available in previous versions of Windows. But if you see down at my taskbar down here, I've got this tool that I've put down here. Now if you want to find it, it's in, you click on Start, click on All Programs, and I believe it's in the Accessory area here. And let's have a look, and there it is, the snipping tool. It's right there. So what I've done is I've taken that tool and I've dragged it down into my box right there and left it there so that I can do that. Oops, sorry, something popped up when I did that. Anyway, so that's what I've done, and I've put it there so I can quickly use it. Now what happens is this: when I click on snipping tool, I'm sorry, this is a drawing that I had open, so I'm just going to close this one and I'm going to start a new snip. And so what happens is it fades your screen, and then what you do is you just take your mouse and you highlight the area that you want, and this is going to magically turn into a picture for you. So all you've got to do now is name it. So I'm going to go Save As, and it's a JPEG file, and I'm going to say Kelowna address, and I have a folder that I keep all my pictures in called My Pictures, and here's all you can see, all my roofs and things that I have there already. And I'm going to say Save, and there it is. I've just saved myself a photo that I can load to the admin panel. So actually, since we're here, why don't I go and do that? I'm going to go to the admin panel in AnyMonkey app and show you what's going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to www.anymonkey.ca, and as soon as I get there, you can see a login button right here, and I'm going to click login. I'm going to put in my information. And I'm going to log in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and add a project. Well, first of all, if this is a new customer, I would have to add a customer. So let's go and do that. So you see here's a list of some testing customers that I've been using. But I'm going to add a new one, and we're going to call this customer Mr. Jones. Okay, and then we're going to put in a contact number of 555. Email, we'll put in w@w.com, and location details we're going to put Kelowna for now because we don't really have an address. But this area here is where you would put their address. And then if you had any comments about this customer, you know, like long-term customer or anything, you know, anything that might pertain to this quote, then you would put those little comment lines in there, so that way when you're looking at it from the your details on your iPad, then you can see what's going on here, what different comments. Maybe the comment is don't go and do the estimate before 7:30 or something like that. So anyways, then you click on add and you add the customer. So your customer there is Mr. Jones. Now what we're going to do is click on projects, and we're going to create really quickly a new project for Mr. Jones. So we're going to select the agent. The agent is me, Ken Brown, and I'm going to select Mr. Jones right here at the bottom, and then he says a project name, so I'm going to say Kelowna. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to browse for that image. So I'm going to go to my desktop, and in my pictures I'm going to go down and look for Kelowna, and you can see I do this an awful lot, so I have an awful lot of pictures in here. But I'm going to go and look for Kelowna, and here it is here. I click there and I say add, and it's as simple as this. The record's been added. If I go back to look at my projects, there should be one down at the bottom here called Kelowna. Here's my house, and the next time I log in on my iPad, it's going to have that project all preloaded in. So you can see it doesn't take very much time to set up a project and get it going. You can also, on those comment areas, you could have put test area or Eve area, north side, measurement was 40 feet 4 inches, and that way you know that that was the measurement that you got from the internet. So when you're doing your drawing, you can actually take that measurement now and start doing it off your iPad. Anyways, I'll be sure to make some more tutorials and show you guys how to do some more things, but goodbye for now.